Happy Friday, Falcons. I'm Alex.
And I'm Carly.
On this week's episode, we have much in store for you.
From a behind-the-scenes look at this year's fall play,
to catching up with the playbook.
All that and more on this week's edition of the Nafo News.
That was a fantastic way to start out this show.
The only way to follow up that awesome introduction is with something equally as great.
What would that be?
How about #TheRealNafo?
You're right. We got so many new tweets last week.
Let's go take a look at some more of our favorites.
When will I use bonding chemicals in my future? Questioning face, frowny face, #TheRealNafo.
You exist, therefore you bond chemicals.
Claire Bond. Clover who? 42 to 13.
I've been on this team for 4 years, and dance team still has a practice at an elementary school.
You know something's up when you share the school with a bunch of rats and crickets. Literally, #TheRealNafo.
At Carson Odell, #TheRealNafo. We wouldn't know. I hate when this happens. I hate it when it happens too, because then I have to get you for dress code.
We'd rather you show your stomach than your thighs.
Lucas Charlton 12. When you're not done copying the notes and the teacher changes the slides. #TheRealNafo.
Oh no.
Listening to music is an effective painkiller, stress reliever, and depression minimizer. But for some reason, banned in school?
#TheRealNafo. If you don't put me on the news, I'm suing Mr. Walker.
All right, standing in line for the whole lunch period. That's so cute, and we totally understand that. But when you've got 50 kids standing in line, and there's only one person there to serve you.
Saw 3 guys in white beaters, and no one said a thing. But God forbid I wear a tank top when it's 90 degrees, right? #TheRealNafo.
At Angela Devone, wishing Jason Johns would do this.
Walked in this party and girls looking at me. Skinny jeans on and you know my head. Hey, okay. I want y'all to do this dance now. Juju on that beat. Juju on that beat. Juju on that beat. Now slide, chop, hit the floor, don't stop, hey. Don't stop, hey. Don't stop, hey. Run a man on that beat. Run a man on that beat. Hey, run a man on that beat. Hey, run a man on that beat. Now, do your dance, hey. You ugly.
Some of our students here really are good at writing tweets.
Is writing tweets a talent?
I guess not, but here at Nation Forward, we do have some truly gifted students.
Yeah, and the fall play is a great opportunity for our school to showcase some of its skills.
So let's go ahead and head over to Seth, where he will give us a behind-the-scenes look at this year's fall play, The Musical Comedy Murders of 1940.
How's it going, Falcons? It's that time of year again. The fall play is finally in motion. Tech crew and actors have been working very hard to put this show together, and so has Miss Addison. In this segment, we're going to be showing you all behind the scenes and how the set was built. Right now, we are in the scene shop where that has taken place. Let's go head over to Miss Addison for an interview. What exactly is tech crew responsible for?
They do a lot of work on the show. All the stuff that you see on the stage, minus the actors, are tech crew. Sets, costumes, lights, props, all that stuff that helps the production come together.
What is the show about, and how is Tech Crew involved?
This year's show is a murder mystery comedy sort of thing with trapdoors and secret passages and all that kind of stuff. They're responsible for building, painting, putting the whole set together. They're also responsible for running crew, which is in the middle of scenes if something has to change on stage or someone needs a prop or a door has to open, all that kind of stuff. They do all the behind the scenes work for the show.
Do you get any outside help for the show?
Funny you should ask, Seth. Due to recent events and weather, I was very lucky to have some kids home from college this weekend, and they're all my actor tech kids from previous seasons. And here they are, and they're all helping me put the show together, which is next week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
What are some opportunities for people to be a part of Tech Crew?
Actually, after we're done with this production, we will be auditioning for the musical, which is yet to be announced, but we'll audition that show in December and start rehearsals in January. So the musical will also need a tech crew. If anybody saw Little Mermaid last year, they saw all the set pieces that went into making that, which was a ton of people. And so I will need a tech crew for that as well.
Thank you so much, Miss Addison. It was really a pleasure talking to you. If you're interested in seeing the play, it is called The Musical Comedy Murders of 1940. Student rush is October 14th, which is tonight, so all students can get in for $5. If you're not able to make it out tonight, come over Saturday, which is October 15th, and is only $8. Come see the show. It's great. I promise you, it's fantastic. You'll see me and also Max, who's another anchor in the show, and you'll see our lovely performance. Thank you so much.
The play really turned out well.
Don't forget you only have today and tomorrow left to go see it.
Why don't we head over to Brooke and Bella to see what else is going on around school?
Sure, here are this week's announcements.
Hey Falcons, I'm Bella. And I'm Brooke, and we're here with your weekly announcements. To all the seniors who haven't taken their senior pictures, makeup days are October 26th and 27th in the TV studio. Seniors, make sure your parents turn in your senior ads. With the help of JostynAdService.com, you can design your own senior ad. The deadline resubmission is January 2017. Congratulations to 3 National Committed Scholar students, Camille Beck, Will Martin, and David Node. The Walking Club meets in room D115 every Thursday, the first part of Flex. And remember, Falcons, you need an hour of physical activity every day. The Canned Food Drive Dodgeball Tournament will be October 20th with a $5 admission fee with all the teams playing. As you can see, there's been a last-minute announcement, but there will be a small community forum October 20th in the auditorium, both parts of Flex, discussing the issues that have been occurring in Charlotte and all over the nation. Students, as we know, this can be a touchy subject, so there will be teachers and officers to answer any questions you have. All right, Falcons, that's it for your weekly announcements. Back to you, Carly and Alex.
So many things are happening here at Nation Ford, but sometimes I get tired of just doing school-related activities.
Well, there are many opportunities for you and your family to have fun.
Really? Like what?
Well, Emily just went to the South Carolina State Fair a couple of days ago.
Awesome. Let's go see what that was like.
This past Wednesday marked the start of the 247th Annual South Carolina State Fair, a 12-day fair intended by an average of 500,000 people a year. Though the fair offers a wide variety of attractions, music, food, and entertainment, the fair's roots are very agricultural. Our Future Farmers of America chapter at Nation Ford traveled to Columbia yesterday, October 13th, to attend the State Fair's FFA Day.
FFA kind of exposes you to the real world and kind of all things agriculture related. This year at the State Fair, we had the opportunity to go through the cattle barns and see other livestock that was on exhibit. And in previous years at the State Fair, we did the tractor driving, or it's technically called Tractor Safety Operations course, which is also a CDE but was relocated this year.
It's cool that some of our fellow Falcons had the opportunity to attend such a huge event. This annual fair is a great way to keep each new generation in touch with their agricultural roots, even as our society becomes more technological. But if agriculture just isn't for you, the fair has entertainment to please all kinds of people. The SC State Fair is still open, but ends October 23rd. Admission is $10 at the gate, but certain attractions may require additional fees. For a list of artists, events, or any other details, visit www.scstatefair.org. This has been Emily reporting for the Nafo News. Now back to Alex and Carly.
Wow, the fair looked great this year.
I agree, but not nearly as great as all of the students and athletes at this week's games.
True. Let's throw it over to Cade and Darcy with this week's playbook.
Happy Friday, Falcons. I'm Cade.
And I'm Darcy. Welcome to the Playbook.
On this week's episode, we'll be talking about the record-breaking win against the Rock Hill Bearcats.
How tennis season went.
All this and much more on this week's episode of the Playbook. Darcy, what are you doing?
Count how many touchdowns we had against the Bearcats.
We had 10 touchdowns against the Bearcats?
Yep, 70 points.
70 points this year. That's right. That's a new record for your Falcons.
And our defense only held them to 28 points, securing the win.
Darcy, the girls' tennis team had a great season.
Yeah, along with a great season, they also had great sportsmanship, great character, and also a great attitude.
My favorite memory this year was being able to play in clay courts. And my favorite memory would be when Drew Parnell came in with his T-Rex costume to support the girls' tennis team. I'm going to miss playing doubles with Cindy. And I'm going to miss practicing every day, having home matches, and meeting new people.
Our teams are doing a phenomenal job this season.
They practically look like professionals out there.
I agree. You know, we do have a couple celebrity lookalikes around here on campus.
Really? Like who?
Well, here are a couple examples.
Most handsome. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone.
Hello, friend.
Hello, my name is Elena Kurama. I was born with Celtic.
Well, that's all we have this week, Falcons.
Have a great weekend, and we will see you next week.